Hello, Glacier, Wargroove. Since the last part, a free DLC came out, but let's continue on with the main campaign. But yeah, there's now a co-op campaign that didn't exist, and I guess custom campaigns too. So yeah, a little extra menu to go through each time we want to get to the main campaign, I guess is what it means for the LP, at least for now. I may do the co-op campaign, because you can do it single player. It did say 1 to 2 players. Anyway, with Sedge defeated, Emeric faces a new Floran threat. I'm the ruler of this forest. The Gloomwoods are the home and hunting grounds of my tribe. Why do you enter our land armed and armored as you are? In shining steel with shields and swords. You see Greenfinger? They are invaders. They've come to slay the Floran. Sedge will... No, Sedge. This is a Greenfinger's duty. Your invasion ends here, humans. I will protect the Floran at all costs. So he's mad. It's still Fog of War. Oh. That's Gollum. And it was his turn first. I wonder if that'll even count as a unit lost in the end stats. Probably. These Gloom Giants are a force to be reckoned with. We need to try and keep them at a distance using our trebuchets. Our trebuchets are unable to move and attack within the same turn. Their range and destructive power render them an immense threat to our enemies. Of course, the trebuchets can't hit what they can't see. Sending battle pups into the mountains will provide us with the perspective we need. Alright. So, I believe trebuchets actually have reduced vision. Oh no, sight is 4. Maybe I'm thinking of rockets from Advance Wars. But yeah, they've got wheeled movement. The wagon's been the only other wheeled thing we've seen so far. I feel like wheels have a lot of things in common with hooves, though, from the knights. Which I think are the only hoof unit, come to think of it. Anyway, yeah, critical hit at max range, so you want to hit from exactly 5 tiles away a lot. And it'll deal a bunch of damage. Okay, and then we can finish with our commander. Yeah, rolled high on the damage.
I have a spell for this.
I guess I should probably move Battle Pup onto the mountain. Okay. Alright, just move the trebuchet up as far as we can. Although, okay, yeah, you can approach from this angle because planes don't limit your movement at all. I think planes are the major difference between wheels and hooves. They both struggle with forests. Oh, actually, wheeled can't move through forests at all. Neither is allowed on the mountains, though. Neither is allowed in the sea. I thought that was a coastline tile. I don't know how they handle coastline. But they have a lot of the same, like, types of disadvantages. Let's see, Emeric can capture this village next turn. Trebuchets move up if we don't see anything. Battle Pup moves onto the forest. I mean, I could start building Pikeman. Oh, Pikeman suddenly cost 250 here. And Battle Pups cost 150. So they made Battle Pups cheaper and Pikeman more expensive. But they didn't change the early game maps. It took until now to take effect. Honestly, this was kind of a warranted balance change. Spamming Pikemen and Trebuchets also used to cost 900. That was like a big thing. Pikeman had advantages against too many ground units. But what do I want more of this turn? I probably want Pikemen anyway. Wait. What's in the Codex? I always forget where you access the codex from. It's in the mission menu. Okay. What is a golem bad against? Wait. Damage matrix, okay. Okay, so at full health, a golem one-shots basically every ground unit. What is this? This is cavalry? Let's see, where's the golem? That's the golem, 30. Of course, a crit could enhance that. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna save up for a knight after all that consideration. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe actually the balance change was just supposed to come out with the day of the DLC release? That's also possible. Should have moved the battle pub first so I could get vision.
Tactical advantage.
I should turn animations back on sometimes so we can see a trebuchet fire. Except, like, I'm gonna fire so many over the course of the run. There will probably be some other mission where I just, like, get a bunch of animations in. 2, 3, 4. I think they changed it at some point. You used to be able to tell whether a village was captured if you could just see the corner of it. But that might be an enemy village. They improved Fog of War a bit at one point. So I'm leaving my trebuchet there so that I can critical hit the village. Plus the enemy might capture it on their upcoming turn. This pup hasn't moved. Yeah, it'll actually be a while before we unlock golems, by the way. Okay. Yeah, let's actually get Emmerich onto the mountain. Oh, hi.
This should do the trick.
I mean, the mountain's highly defensive. He'll be fine. Could finish that off there, but that feels like a bad move. I want the pup for vision. See, moving here is out of the range of the spearman on the right. Only thing that could attack it would be the ranger. Okay, they own that village. Just move this pup up one. Okay, they do own that. Let's bop it. Let's see, if you want to hit the pup, you need to move to at least there. Yeah, let's put our trebuchet here. Plus it threatens whatever is here. Not with a crit, but sometimes you don't need a crit. If the swordsman wants to come down and fight my swordsman instead of capturing the village, I'm fine with that. Oh, there's a golem there. That's awkward. See, I guess I probably have to have the trebuchet just run away. The one at the bottom, that is. That's not a crit. It only deals about 60%. Or about 55%. See, golems, when they're below 40%, do their critical hits. So they're threatening at, like, all HP values. I guess they're least threatening at either like 41% or like below 20%. I think it's like a ×2 critical or something. It's one of the bigger ones. Maybe it's just a ×1.5. Let's see. Your movement type is feet. See, mountains take 3. So if I move this pup left, it could move on to these mountains. Here is safe for the pup from the golem. Also, if I move into this forest, the enemy doesn't have any dogs nearby. So they won't be able to see that right now. Probably worth doing. The pup is way less expensive than the ranger. Let's see, if these enemies weren't in the way, Emmerich would be able to hit this. I think I will actually stand my ground rather than run away with the trebuchet. So this is going to be a crit, but yeah, we've got defensive terrain. Even a crit doesn't do much when it's down that low. We'll deal a bunch of damage to that ranger. Probably lose a dog in the process. I guess I'll get a ranger because I don't have any. He's flexing.
This should do the trick.
Okay. So they opted not to harm my trebuchet. Wonder if I would have died there if I'd opted not to hit the ranger. Okay, so he's got a pup. Everything's just out of range of that. Let's take this free attack. Let's see, wait, that costs 3 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Except, wait. Let's see, your damage versus spears. I think that's the spearman. 50. But you're not at full health, so it's more like 40. I think Emmerich needs to move down this way. Oh wait, I can just do this. I opted not to, though. I think getting vision like this is going to be better. I mean, sure, it was an effective hit, but... Alright, with my units around, I'm not too worried about Emmerich's safety. Not actually backing off. I'd like to find a turn when he can set up the cherry stone. But so far I think it's been better for him to attack stuff. Alright, if something attacks this dog, I can crit it with the trebuchet. It'll probably die. Like in these cheaper pups. Oh! Didn't catch that. Yeah, that's bad. Those are expensive. Alright. This is a pretty bad position. I have nothing down here that deals with knights. Maybe move down here, Elder Shield on the mountain.
This should protect us.
Wait, the Elder Shield, does it get vision? That also pierces mountains? Or, not mountains, forests? Okay. I think I need to save up for another trebuchet. They're like the only way to deal with golems on this map. Okay, dogs don't do very well against buildings. We're hiding. Okay, so it could hit Emmerich if it knew where he was. The AI might actually have watched him go in there, so it might move like the knight there and then the golem there. We might be dead. Basically, is what I'm saying. What still can move? Oh, I'm still able to make a unit. Will not stand idly by while you threaten my people. Wait, did he have a dog? Oof. Okay, yeah, that's it. I guess the AI says that when it knows it's gonna win. Alright. See, this dog's not close enough. It was a mistake to invade these woods. I'm not sure how he had vision. The first unit should have not been able to attack. Right? Or is that just how it works in Advance Wars? Well, long episode, I guess, but I don't want to leave it there. Oh wait, I can hold right click to skip cutscenes. Alright. So I mean, we can just repeat a lot of the same actions at the start. Also, knowing where the enemies are in a Fog of War map is going to be a huge advantage. I think saving up for a knight at the start wasn't a mistake. I also think neutralizing this village wasn't a mistake. Yeah. One knight. Yeah, I believe our enemy on this map isn't allowed to make trebuchets, and we're not allowed to make golems. I mean, it's obvious we're not allowed to make golems. Right. Maybe move the knight down here? Thinking of preparing for the golem that's gonna come along the bottom. That seems foolish. Oh, I think the golem moved differently, because I moved differently. I didn't move this one guy forward. That's fine. Kill your ranger. Doesn't deal quite enough damage, plus we'd take like a lot in return. I think even if I take some damage to some highly efficient attacks, I just want to kind of like build a wall out of units and put my trebuchet behind it. That way I won't lose it in a dumb way. Again. Let's see. We're out of range of the golem if we attack from the left, and we don't get crit by the knight. If we high roll this, we neutralize the village. Oh wait, actually. 5, 6. Oh, but it can only reach that tile if it's able to move through this road. So it would block it from reaching here. So yeah, we would get attacked by one enemy if we just bopped this village from this angle. Skipping a lot of animations because we already died this episode, so it's a long one. But I mean, we've already played back to turn 5. Oh wait. Oh no, it's wheels that have a disadvantage on planes. So that was a crit. But Greenfinger didn't say anything, so I don't think we're dead. Oh. Yeah, he should have moved his other spearman up. Oh, we might be dead next turn, though. I mean, we gotta be able to back off. I can't Elder Shield into a forest I can't see into. Alright, this will prevent the spearman from critting. If we don't lose, I'd rather take this village than do anything else. Just deal as much as we can there. Okay, wait. Didn't say the thing? Alright, but we did lose. So it turns out I'm bad at this map. I guess the nerfs did hit this map kinda hard. One last try this episode. Yeah, cause Having our trebuchets be more expensive, but no nerf hitting the golems is bad for us. Maybe a swordsman is the trick. I just need more ground units to cover for the commander. And I can't not use the commander. That's just the way to lose slower. I'm gonna put both trebuchets around here. Maybe that's the trick. Alright, there's a dude there. And we're just gonna chill there. Wait. Why can't I see these tiles? I mean, I know there's a forest in the way, but I thought that just meant I couldn't see into the forest. I didn't think it blocked vision on the tiles behind it. Maybe it does. There could have been an update to Fog of War and like, oh. Right, there is a ranger on this map. Alright, there's some dudes here. Just gonna move here and wait for more vision. Destroy that. Destroy Spearman. Hi, Golem. Fancy meeting you on this mission. Let's see, mountains take 3 movement, so this guy can't finish off that enemy. Alright. Get our 3rd trebuchet a turn later because of the nerf to the cost. Okay, so that hurt. But we're still basically fine. Alright, dealt with that golem. So that's 5 spaces away from there. Probably sacrificing the dog to do this, but cleaning up the ranger is important. Taking a disadvantaged attack just for the sake of really lowering the health on that enemy. Oh, right, of course you can charge around there. But we're fine. Crit on that. Actually reinforce. Okay, we can crit that if we can see it next turn. So move a battle pup here. Yeah, even attack with it. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to die. Enemy rolled high. It would have been better to just wait, and then this would have been a crit and probably killed the ranger. Anyway, taking to your village. Good luck affording your next golem. Okay, I have no money because I reinforced my commander, but like worth it. And even though I have under 100 gold, it still considers the barracks something that hasn't acted. Alright, neutralize that village. Just out of range. See, I'll move just out of his range. Even if we die to the dog, it's basically worth a village. Or rather, worth it to get the village. Yeah, can't Elder Shield into anywhere you don't have vision. It wasn't a good Elder Shield spot anyway. Alright, we're over half an hour, I'm noticing. What? Oh, does he just always say it on turn 8? I thought maybe they'd added in like enemy I'm gonna win this turn things. Alright, what am I gonna do? Well, finishing this ranger seems worth it. Okay, so both trebuchets are being threatened by that knight. Can still clear that out of the way. I don't know if I want to move my commander up again. Barely can't afford a trebuchet due to the cost nerf. Yeah, none of this does very much damage at all. If this causes the golem to come to the right, I think that's a good enough advantage.
Cherry stones defend us.
I'm just gonna put this down. If the knight decides it's worth attacking, I prefer that over him neutralizing the village. I guess I don't value the cherry stone very much. Okay, hitting Emmerich. That's fine. Oh, Anne did that. Okay. Crit there. Not a crit, but lots of damage. You're out of range. Let's reinforce again. Oh, I may be losing this trebuchet to that golem. It is gonna crit. That's fine though. It's more expensive for him. Oh, this trebuchet hasn't acted? That's fine. Alright. Cherry stone exploded. Okay, got the kill. Didn't low roll. Just reinforce. Preparing for whatever enemy comes over next. Okay, that knight will neutralize that village next turn. Oh, does he just get free golems? There's one down here. Okay, game. I get it. Oh, that's a bad position for that pup. Okay, yeah. Forests seem to totally block vision now. Oh. Hello, Greenfinger.
Forward!
I guess we're not taking that village next turn. Is it even worth neutralizing if the golem's gonna hit me? Probably not. Let's see, don't want to approach that full health spearman with a knight. This is worth almost as much as a knight. 500 versus 600. I make more income than him if you don't count the free golems. But I don't know, I'm gonna trade this. Could make another knight, but I don't think it's gonna be relevant.
Nature's cry!
Alright. He made 4 impassable tiles. We're all impressed. Okay, yeah. Reinforce Emmerich. Yeah, the commanders are very cost-effective to reinforce. They do a lot of work for their cost. It's not a crit. These are destroyable. I might as well not leave anything in range. Well, it's probably going to neutralize the village, actually. And it can't stand here to do it because of the power. So let's see. Let's sit here. I think if I can crit with a knight, it may be worth it. Oh, right, but I need vision. They can move? Since when? I guess they realized it was like the worst power in the game. Or I never realized you could move them. Yeah, that got me vision at Greenfinger, but... maybe I just want to try to march for the headquarters. I don't think it's worth that attack. I need more dogs. I seem to have lost all of them.
Cherry stones defend us!
Okay, so that golem is there. I might have lost this guy, but worth it if they go for it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Whoop! Okay, they tried to move through the forest while they didn't have vision of it, which just caused their turn to end. Okay, so crit there. Congratulations on spending 600 gold to effectively remove 100 of mine. Well, more like 200, because I need to spend another turn recapturing it. Our Gloom Giants! You're destroying the Guardians of the Forest. Maybe you shouldn't have attacked me with them. Eh? Taking more in return sounds bad. I mean, for hitting a commander, it might be worth it, but just like, what else can this knight do? I guess prepare to retake the village down there. Eh? Archers from somewhere. Recapture that. Wait here. If he wants to retake the village, he'll get trebuchet in the face. That's specifically where the trebuchet hits, by the way. I feel like my first time through the game, I also had a tough time with this mission. Alright. Alright, Rangers, Puppers, Greenfinger retreating. I guess his Vine probably saw my trebuchet. It's not like he was getting cheaty AI vision. Not that I know whether the game has cheaty AI vision in it, but we don't have evidence of it right now. Alright. No, don't end turn. Move there. I found the ranger. I can't back off exactly one space to hit this village with a crit next turn. Maybe I can move here? If the knight wants to come hit me, I'm in the cherry stone, it's pretty fine. And I'm thinking of trying to take this barracks next turn. That'd be a huge advantage. One space short and can't move into the forest at all. Yeah, let's get another of these. They're really good. Oh. So he didn't have vision. So he just lost his turn there. Probably worthwhile. See, Ranger might come up and retake it, but that's fine. Let's just back off. I don't think we need to do anything silly here. This is looking fairly win-like. Finally. Oh no, my stone. Wait, no. Just hit it with this one. Can move the other one in range, maybe to crit the headquarters. Yeah, move here. Greenfinger will probably hit it, but then we just kill him instead. Let's see, so if he's here to hit my trebuchet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that space, and then this knight wants to be 6 spaces away from this space. Oh, well, this space works. And he's not gonna have the info on that. Let's not distract him with my swordsman. I'm gonna save my money to just build something here. Next turn. Oh, he moved there. Okay. Maybe he suspected something was up. But also, I'm in your base making dudes.
Lightning blast!
Alright. That's good enough. Oh man, he's taking the barracks back. So now I believe we have our choice of how we win. Because we could deal with his stronghold, or we could deal with him. Let's deal with him. Pow.
How could I?
A tough battle, but at least it is at an end. Yeah, it is. You are strong, Commander, but this forest is my home. I'll bring its might down upon you. Wait, cool your jets, will you? My jets? Neru, I'm glad you're here. These trespassers have what, wandered into a forest? These trespassers are refugees from Cherrystone. No, Neru, Sedge was attacked by these people. Sedge wasn't attacked, he started the fight. One of my scouts saw the whole thing. And, Greenfinger, these aren't just any refugees. If I'm not mistaken, we're in the presence of a queen. You are Queen Mercia?
Yeah.
I am, and it's true. We're only here on our way to Heavensong. Dots. Sedge? What do you have to say to this? Nuru. Nuru is lying! What? You slimy, sneaky, shifty little... Enough, Nuru. Sedge. When our guests have left, you and I will be having words. Wait for me in the flooded forest. Go. But Sedge is... now. My most sincere apologies. I hope you can forgive me and my people for the trials with which we have assailed you. You came to us at a time of need and you were attacked. Please forgive me. Dots. We accept your apology. Not that we're in a position not to. Thank you. Does this mean you'll help us? That you'll let us through the Gloomwoods? Cherrystone is overrun by Felheim hordes. It won't be long before the Gloomwoods are too. Of course, you may pass through the forest. And as for the hordes, my warriors and I will do our best to hold them here at the border. Know that you leave behind an ally. And I must stay here to defend the forest. I hope that Nuru, our best hunter, will be able to assist you on your... Consider it done. Mercia, old man, dog, I'm coming along for the ride. No reaction to being called old man. Alright, B rank. I'm just gonna accept that. So we're heading east?
Yeah.
That's right. We have to cross the Lost Leagues to get to Heavensong. The Lost Leagues sounds sort of mystical. They're more dangerous than mystical, perhaps a little of both. By the way, this is Emmerich, my royal advisor. Aha, not old man, eh? Gotcha. Woof. Yeah, I'm just going to keep calling you dog. So I guess Nuru understood that. Caesar introduced himself as Caesar, presumably. I don't know, maybe he has his own name for himself. Congratulations, you unlocked additional lore about Greenfinger. Also 2 side missions and a main mission. But, there's definitely been enough playing for now. It's been 52 minutes. But, yeah, that's it for this part. In the next part, probably one of the side missions. Or maybe I should press main quest until I get puzzle mode? I should have considered that earlier, perhaps. But it was important to see Caesar in action, probably. But, yeah. See ya!